You are a sad, strange little cat, and you have my pity. Okay, where's the thing? All right, hello, and welcome, everybody, to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action in Mythic. To start, I mean, you can't drop out of Mythic, but it has been going pretty good, reaching new heights, hopefully. As of the start of the stream, we're at 1358 numbered Mythic, hopefully getting into top 1000 or something. I am aiming for number 1, and for whatever reason, whenever I do win against a Mythic opponent, it does seem like I climb up quite fast, but we'll get right into the action once I resize myself here. Oh, we're looking good. Hopefully everybody's week went as good as possible, but if it was not good, well, we're going to have a good time right here, right now. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this lovely action. The links, as always, in the description, the link tree to everything. If you happen to think of somebody that might, enjoy this stuff, the Discord, the list, the primer. If you're new and you're wondering, this dinosaur deck doesn't seem like it's a little bit too wacky for me. You want to understand it better. The 2-hour live primer. I didn't change a whole lot, but I did bring in Weathered Runestone. That is the main switch up to help against anything that comes out of the graveyard or the library. Boom. We shut it down for 2 of any color, which is just, it's lovely. And players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. Some painful strategies that we might run into. Nice to have that option. And Pithing Needle as well. This and the Weathered Runestone could really would hamper the cat food combo, which is quite lovely. Painful to face. Tranquil Throwback as well. If we run into a reanimation deck, probably going to bring Tranquil Throwback in, plus the Weathered Runestone, stopping the creatures from leaving the graveyard, which is a very important thing. Pithing Needle for the cat combo. Pithing Needle plus Weathered Runestone, possibly Back to Nature, as always, for enchantments. So we got Weathered and Tranquil for certain stuff, Pithing and Weathered for certain stuff, maybe just Tranquil Throwback if I want a little bit more enchantment hate against that enchantment deck. So Tranquil plus Back to Nature, pretty straightforward right there. Of course, I am a little susceptible to aggro. I faced off against the Selesnya Cats, Collected Company Selesnya Cats. They got a lot more support with foundations, and I gotta tell you, it was rough stuff, to say the least. Just barf a bunch of mostly the new cats, and well, you go down pretty darn quick. Well, can't be super strong against everything. And Boros Heroic as well. I lost the Boros Heroic plus Selesnya Cats back to back, and that's just how it goes. Donnie G 33, number 1451. Oh, could make it work. You know what? No, I like it. This might be you know what, unfortunately. Selesnya Taxes, or it could also be Selesnya Hate Bears, whatever. I have to hope that Sylvan Scrying goes off, but okay, so it is Selesnya Hate Bears Taxes. We could be on track for something pretty fantastic. We already have a Sunken. Fortunately, they tapped out to play the Enduring Innocence, so they didn't have Aven Interrupter or something else. I have a Sunken. That is the main part. They're looking for another land. They found it. Could be a little bit problematic. We'll definitely try for the Sylvan Scrying. It might draw out the Aven Interrupter, which is good, which means Archdruid's oh, look, it drew out the Aven Interrupter. Temporarily getting that out of there. At the very least, I will reach 6 next turn for Carnage Tyrant. But where there's one Aven Interrupter to stop my play for the turn, there's definitely going to be another, especially with Collected Company. It's actually been quite a few days since I've faced this particular deck. Archon of Amerion is not that bad. Not the end of the world. We're not dead yet. I'm just thinking if there's some way I could get Ghalta. It doesn't appear to be the case. 6, 7, 8. Sylvan for Sunken. We need Archdruid. You know what? Choose Dinosaur Archdruids to search for. Well, technically it could be Commercial District, because I have Cavern of Souls. I would get to 8, whether I get a Sunken or not. Commercial to see if Ghalta's on top. Oh, Ghalta's not on top. I don't need a Castle Garenbrig. There we go. I could have searched for Ghalta too, but potentially, maybe, the only way out is to play Ghalta. Even though I'm pretty sure they're mostly going to kill us, or just simply not play anything. Skyclave Apparition, well, that is something. Shouldn't be too bad. If we get Ghalta, we could get him. Ah, that's not Ghalta, unfortunately. Kind of wish I had Flame Sweep. Flame Sweep right there would have taken out pretty much every single creature other than the Archon of Emeria with the 3 toughness, but of course, being so long since facing it, that didn't really bring in much for it. Weathered Runestone doesn't really help. They do have Collected Company, which would stop some of the stuff entering, but they could easily not see it, not play it, as they did that first game, and then Weathered Runestone wouldn't be doing a whole lot of anything. Pithing Needle? Not really. Not really. I would rather just keep everything as is. I wouldn't want to trim Sire of Seven Deaths just for Weathered Runestone. That might possibly help one time. I could just get Sire of Seven Deaths and block the flying stuff, have a whole ton of life gain potential. If I land Sire of Seven Deaths and they don't have a piece of removal for it, they're not attacking into it. That's just a pretty simple fact. First strike, lifelink, lovely stuff, and vigilance as well. Okay, well, we're getting there. I don't need a Regisaur Alpha. I'm increasing the chances of hopefully seeing a Castle Garenbrig as my land for the turn coming up. Sadly, we won't be going with Archdruid's Charm anymore. A little unfortunate. And another Ghalta also. Too bad. Oh boy, they have 4. I wonder if Collected Company is coming up. We'll see what they hit, but I would imagine that's pretty much going to be it. Maybe see what we draw this coming turn. We are taking quite a few though. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that tends to do it. Okay, yeah, that's something. Nah, not gonna do it. I was hoping it would be Castle Garenbrig, or really a Sunken Citadel, playing it as my land for the turn, possibly drawing a Castle Garenbrig the very next turn, maybe just barely surviving. Couple health left over. Not the case. Alright. At the very least, usually the games in Mythic are pretty fast. Everybody knows exactly what they need to be doing when they need to be doing it. And it might take a little while to find an opponent. It did this evening, which I'm quite surprised about. Usually during the evening Eastern Standard Time, I'm a couple hours above Toronto. It's pretty quick, but maybe everybody is tired, or they're doing something on Friday, going out to party and whatnot, relieving the stress of the long work week. Maybe they're stressed out with trying to climb the ladder and they just want to do something different, play a different game, something like that. I don't really get stressed out. I'm ready to go and ready to do that.
Ruthless aggression.
Super ruthless aggression, although that opponent just there was pretty ruthless. Now, we'll get him next time. Donnie G33. I'm pretty sure I faced Donnie G33 today. Okay. Oh, well, that could be a lot better. Maybe if Cavern was a Castle Garenbrig. Oh, well. That got infinitely better. Now, I don't quite remember what Donnie G33 was using. So I'm going to send a Regisaur to the bottom. Keep that Ghalta. Could be the deadly thing. Oh, do we got another Selesnya? Oh, actually, I think this was the cats. Thalia. Well, that's a little bit problematic. Yeah, I'll keep Tyrranax Rex. We'll go with Sylvan Scrying next turn. Hopefully. Oh, Selesnya Taxes into Selesnya Taxes. Well, how about that? Nah, I'm just going to go with Sylvan Scrying. We're going to grab that Sunken now, play it as our land for the turn next turn, and also use Commune. Possibly reach the Ghalta level of mana before the opponent plays too many painful things, but it could be Aven Interrupter or just Archon of Emeria coming in right now. So to reach Ghalta mana, we would need that basic forest. Unfortunately, we certainly need the Sunken. There we go. Okay, we're on track for 8. As long as they don't have an Aven Interrupter, something that taxes Ghalta, we'll see. But I expect there's an Aven Interrupter about to interrupt what we're doing. Oh, there is not. Well, this is very interesting indeed. They could have some temporary exile for Regisaur, kill it also, so I wouldn't be able to attack. Werefox Bodyguard does the trick. Now, if I attack with both Tyrranax Rexes, would it be safe next turn? Nah, I should be with that dinosaur token, I would think. 2, yeah, I'm at 8. Werefox Bodyguard is not attacking. They don't want to give me back Regisaur Alpha. Guess it's a bit of an oops on the opponent. They didn't have the... Oh, there you go. There you go. That's what you get. Hopefully it's not all this deck tonight. Just have to basically cross our fingers when we play something that they don't have the Aven Interrupter. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for cats, but we're not facing them yet. Watch out, Donnie G. Pretty much, if the opponent couldn't cast spells during our turn, this entire deck would absolutely crumble. And there are, some spells to do that. They're in white, unfortunately, but something I might consider. If the opponent can't do anything on my turn, there you go. That's all we're looking for. It could be a little bit better. I would like to see maybe a Commune or a Sylvan Scrying in my hand. 2 Castle Garenbrigs is nice. Could be a lot worse. You know what? I got a good feeling about this. If we see 1 Sylvan, 1 Archdruids, ooh, or 1 Commune, we'll take the ping just in case they could do something to Commune. Tax it. There we go. We got this Sunken. Beautiful. Now if we see an Archdruids, we will reach... two. If I can get Sire of Seven Deaths down, that might be nice. It's getting a little bit scary for the opponents. I can play Vaultborn next turn, so cross your fingers that they spend some mana on somebody. It's collected company time coming up. I'm going to wait until they cast Collected Company and then use Archdruids to search for Ghalta. Oh, look. Maybe they have nothing to deal with it next turn. Well, we'll find out. I think that's my best chance. They're not going to be able to kill me. They're probably going to be able to tax it. We'll see. An Enduring Innocence and a Llanowar Elves is just about the worst possible combination of hits. They better have an Aven Interrupter. They know what I'm about to do. I know what they're likely about to do. Llanowar, okay, they still got Aven Interrupter mana. Oh boy, they're drawn for that Interrupter. Oh. Taxing Ghalta? Okay, okay. We still got a lot of good stuff. Play Vaultborn? I like Vaultborn Tyrant. Drawn to more lands, gain more life, stabilize a little bit better. Oh, we will get to Ghalta eventually. I would imagine they have, you know, Werefox Bodyguard. Hopefully not too. Oh, Werefox. That's how she goes. That darn anointed peacekeeper. Well, try playing a Sire of Seven Deaths and watch it get interrupted. Okay, okay, one to one. There we go. Man, it's a race. Hopefully we face that enchantments deck. Maybe if I face off against Selesnya Taxes for a third time in a row. Perhaps I'll do some midstream deck updating. That hand, lovely. Lovely stuff. You know what? We'll get the Cavern to the bottom. Lovely to see Sunken Commercial District next turn. If, well, you know what? We're going to take the ping. Make sure we can go off with Sylvan Scrying. We're going to grab a castle. Because if I can go off with Archdruids and search for another Sunken. Oh, the knight's okay. It's okay. Hopefully, it continues to be okay. Now, they only have 2 mana. That's pretty good. So you know what we do with that? We search for another Sunken. And we reach 7 mana next turn, which is, well, that's where I want to be. They better watch out. But yeah, 1 loss to the first Selesnya Taxes opponent. And beside him, okay, fine, whatever. Do what you want to do. I got another Sylvan Scrying. Now I just have to hope we get a Castle Garenbrig. But oh, well, we don't need a Sunken on top. Already have 2. Enduring Innocence. That's fine. That's okay. It's alright. I can still play Carnage Tyrant, which is absolutely, completely nuts. What's not to love about that? Oh, shucks. I tapped 3 lands and I played that. Can't wear Fox Bodyguard, Carney T, and now you don't attack into pretty much anything. Draw out the you-know-who. Well, we got a lot of scary stuff at 7. I'll send it to the bottom. Try for Vaultborn Tyrant. I have to imagine that would, anything we do would draw out the Interrupter. But if, oh, well, folks, they didn't use the Aven Interrupter. They must not have the Aven Interrupter.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
They got the Werefox Bodyguard. I wonder if they have collected company. Huh. They cast someone. They would do something. I want to see if Sylvan Scrying draws out the Coco. Okay. Interesting. We see if Commercial District, if there's a Ghalta. Well, I don't need a Sylvan Scrying next turn. See if they do some stuff. Let me connect. Understandable. Try for the Sire of Seven Deaths, even though I imagine something bad is about to happen. Oh, shoot. Never would have guessed. Of course, we're still not dead next turn. They have 6 damage coming at us. Yeah, could be bad. Palani's Hatcher costing 9. That's not fun. Oh boy. Yeah, you better watch out. And we'll get the mana from Castle Garenbrig. Get Carnage Tyrant down. If we can land Sire of Seven Deaths, that would be good too. But I think they have another interrupter. They're waiting for me to go Sire of Seven Deaths, and then they cast the other one. Do it again. Oh, wow. Well, this is very, very interesting. They can't target Sire of Seven Deaths because then they just die. You can't do it. You're just gonna die. They can't attack because Sire of Seven Deaths has first strike. So technically I'm at 18 at the moment. So you just die. Unless they have a sweeper.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
You just die. I'm just glad to get revenge. Yes. Die. I think. I don't know. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. Interesting. Not sure what's going on here. Well, that's not enough. Yes, yes. Oh,
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
good stuff. Up to 1363. All right. I won because of Sire of Seven Deaths. There you go. That's what it's all about. If you can land it fast enough. Attack him with Carnage Tyrant, soften him up. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Oh. It was pretty neat. It made a lot of sense, for sure. Stopped me from gaining a bunch of life. I liked it. Yeah. I mean, they got rid of a 2-2, but stopped me from going up 7. No. 1-1 so far, but I did go up quite a bit with that win there. Again, who knows if not too many people are in Mythic, but you would assume halfway through the month that there is quite a few. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely keeping in Sire of Seven Deaths, but if it's Selesnya again, we'll see. Maybe trim Pithing Needle. Watch me trim Pithing Needle, and the very next match is Cat combo, the Cauldron Familiar, Pithing Needle. You name the Cauldron Familiar, and they can't cycle it back and forth. Switch them up with Yurga, who eats all. Hello. Appreciate it. Need all the luck I can get. We'll see. Hopefully I do get revenge against Azorius Control, though, but yeah. Okay. Like I said, takes a little bit to find an opponent, and sometimes because it takes a little bit, the opponent might be in gold or silver. I faced a gold and silver opponent 2 different times this evening. Oh, watching the stream on your TV, so I'm extra big. Maybe I should make myself bigger. Hello. All right. Manatee RX. Ooh. Perhaps some sort of aggro variation with that Phineas. Oh, is it rabbits or something? I'll go with Stomping Ground tapped. I don't need to take 2. Commune Oh, Selesnya Taxes, Selesnya Taxes, Selesnya Angels. What the heck is going on? I look for a Sunken. We don't find a Sunken. Finding a Palani's Hatcher actually is pretty bad. No land in the top 5. Every now and then it does happen. Hopefully drawing something coming up here. Ooh, back-to-back Palani's Hatchers.
Dang! Oh!
That's just plain unfortunate. Yeah, massive RV. This is a massive flop though at the moment. Huh. And they got some angels, some life. Guess we'll get rid of a Palani's Hatcher. I have 3 in hand, plus a Regisaur Alpha. Yeah. A Wiltleaf aggro. Yes, Commander Crane. I remember reading that it's one of your favorite cards. I think I could see myself using it. Definitely. Okay. I mean, it's pretty hard to top what the Wiltleaf brings. Sunken though? 3? Oh, never mind. We're dead. If Sunken Citadel was a little bit sooner, maybe we would have gotten something done. But yeah, the Wiltleaf Liege. I might try it out. The fantastic thing about that, or anything that increases the power of creatures of a certain color or a certain type. The Regisaur Alpha, the dinosaur token, becomes 4 power, triggering Vaultborn Tyrant. Palani's Hatcher, the dinosaur token, also 4 power, so there are extra instances. If I added in the Wiltleaf to this deck, gain more life, draw more cards, would be pretty darn fantastic. Would I trim Sire of Seven Deaths for the Wiltleaf? Maybe not. Would the Wiltleaf bring something better than Sire? I don't know. Of course, this is a very different deck than you're running Commander Crane, but yes, anti-Liliana tech, the best anti-Liliana tech, better than the Nullhide Ferox or the Obstinate Baloth if I had to choose. Or Orvar the Allform, but that's pretty cool. I've gotten some wins there. Some of you guys may have been watching. I think you were Commander Crane. The opponent discarded my Orvar. I copied their Swamp. I hadn't even had a turn yet. They went turn 1, Thoughtseize, boom. I guess they didn't understand what was going on, but Angels, okay. Well, don't really have much for Angels. I don't have Giant Cindermaw, Rampaging Ferocidon, anything like that. It would be Giant Cindermaw if I had to choose, because that has 4 toughness, and I don't get pinged like you do with the Rampaging Ferocidon, but that won't do it. It's getting it's about the same level of badness with this hand. Eventually Sylvan would grab that Sunken, but I could do a tally. Primal Conqueror, yeah, definitely. I just don't think it brings something more than the Sire of Seven Deaths. Oh yeah, that hand. Definitely. Big time, big time. Palani's and Commune to the bottom with the Sylvan. We grab the castle. We're making 6 at the very least. Didn't lose a single game. Well, that is pretty good. Technically don't need that Sylvan Scrying. We'll use Commune now. See what we get. I like a Vaultborn Tyrant with all that card draw. Yeah. But yeah, with going to the Itali Primal Conqueror, that costs 7, but it needs 2 red. So oftentimes I just simply can't play it. Unfortunately. Because Castle Garenbrig only makes green. It doesn't really get accelerated out. I still have to wait quite a few turns. But with the Sire of Seven Deaths, what it always does consistently is completely change the pace of the game that it's in. That's really what I'm looking for. Might need Palani's Hatcher. If we can get to 8, if we can survive. Yeah, I could play a Tally Primal Conqueror, boom. I might hit something fantastic. A Tally Primal Conqueror could exile, I don't know, a Commune with Dinosaurs, or it might exile a Sylvan Scrying, and I don't need any more lands, so that would be kind of a waste. And it could, with this Angels opponent, if I played it, maybe I get a Bishop of Wings. That would feel pretty darn terrible. Wouldn't really be getting me ahead at all, sadly. That's too bad. Oh yeah. Didn't even realize their life were definitely dead. Would have been nice to maybe get Ghalta there. But 1600, so you can see the insane swing that goes on. We're back down to 99%, I believe. If you go to 1500 or higher than that, you actually show the specific number. 99% you see your number after you win, or I think in your profile. Sumu. I'm pretty sure I faced this opponent before. This is not Selesnya, but watch it be Selesnya. That would be kind of funny. With the Shieldred avatar, you know what, that could work out. That could work out. Commercial district to start. Well, I don't need a Regisaur Alpha. I want to get a Sunken or something like that. It could be fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, well, look, we got a Sunken. Good stuff. We're getting there. But then it goes to the point of, do I want to use something that is, for fun, or mostly for fun? Or do I want to more often maintain, castle? Do I want to maintain the best of the best and not fun stuff? Sprinkle it in every now and then. But I think for the most part I would like to keep things as tuned, deadly as possible. Going to the comparison of a Tally Primal Conqueror and Sire of Seven Deaths. Sadly, Vaultborn gone. The opponent knows what they're doing. They see the lands and they know I'm about to reach a critical amount of mana. We're not losing a ton. At the very least, we get Palani's Hatcher down. So we do have a Sire of Seven Deaths. Hopefully they don't have removal. Cross your fingers, but I bet they do. Now the question becomes, of course, this opponent is definitely okay losing 7 if it means Sire dies. But if they don't have removal in their hand, they don't attack. That's not happening at all. They don't attack. There you go. You stop. That's what I'm talking about. That's where we want to be. Start off with Palani's Hatcher. They are tapped out. I know they won't be killing Palani, so I will be able to crack a couple eggs here. This is hilarious. Look, Sire of Seven Deaths is it. That's the thing. The thing. They can't block. I would kill whoever gets. They can't trade with it. They target it now and they're done for. It's like Sire of Seven Deaths hit twice, because they would then lose 7. Is that good? I win because of Sire. If I get Ghalta, I definitely win on the spot. Bloodletter? Who cares? I don't. Regisaur Alpha? Yeah, maybe Ruthless Aggression. Does Ruthless Aggression make a lot of sense? Let's see how much damage they would be dealt. So Palani's is blocked, Regisaur blocked. 13 would be dealt. Yeah, we'll just keep smacking them with Sire. I like that. I hope. Cross your fingers, cross your claws. Then next turn maybe we attack with everything. We'll see. Feels like we're in a decent position. Really, I could have attacked with everything. They wouldn't have definitely been able to kill it because they would have been at 7 or less. Yeah, you still... What you gonna do? Oh, die. Oh, and the Ghalta to boot. Well, they might have a piece of removal for Ghalta, but... well, we'll see. It's okay. Still get Carnage Tyrant. Oh. Oh.
You have no power here.
They literally had no power here. How crippling was Sire of Seven Deaths? That landed, and what did I say? It ground everything to a halt. A Tally Primal Conqueror, if we want to draw back to that. If you compare what both would do, I think this put in more work. Okay, Sumu, you better watch out. You better not cry. Huh. Do I like Weathered Runestone? Pithing Needle? Yeah. Pithing Needle could turn off Fable for sure, but we'll keep it the same. Nice and deadly. And we'll see. Yeah. At the very least. Oh, 100%. 100%. That's crippled. Oh my god. Look, folks. I just drew a second Sunken. I got a Commune. Sylvan. We're getting to big levels of mana. There's no question. It's guaranteed. Oh my. And an Archdruid. What is going on here? Let me think. Forest? We'll grab a Palani's Hatcher. We're getting big levels of mana. I would likely prefer to have a Palani's to do deadly stuff. We're getting to Sire of Seven Deaths, at least on turn 4. Actually, you know what? I think we got the time. They haven't gone Thoughtseize, so I feel like maybe we won't be interrupted. We'll go with Commercial District. I like seeing a Carnage Tyrant on top. I'll go a touch slower because then I could use Archdruids to search for Ghalta and poof, with the creatures I have at the moment, kill him. Too slow. Hopefully. Alright. Here it is. I could play something or absolutely crush them. I think I'd take that chance. I wait and see. If they have a Thoughtseize, they might want to get rid of Sire and not get rid of Archdruids. I have to imagine that Archdruids would go, but we're on the cusp. Oh boy, here it is. Here it is. Dead. Done.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Completely dead. This is what it's all about. Gotcha. You need a Thoughtseize, buddy. You need a Thoughtseize. Man, oh, I love it. Oh, into. Now how high do I go? 1370. Okay, we're getting there. That's pretty sweet. It's only been 38 minutes. All right. Probably go for only about an hour, but tonight so far it's a pretty fantastic showing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have a bunch of removal. It's collecting dust until I make my opponent dust. By that point, it's too late, because maybe you kill one thing. Doesn't matter. I barfed everything. That is a game. That's a pretty fantastic example. I like back and forth, but that is definitely what can happen. It's what it's all about. And you're watching it on the TV. Maybe some of you watching right now later on also watching on the TV, so you get to see that super ruthless aggression.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Your number's still 911? Oh, righty then.
I should have used that clip at the end. Yeah. I sometimes forget the second page of... I'm using a stream deck, so all those little clips, that's what I'm pressing for anybody that... Oh! Sumu. Huh. I'm facing the opponent I just faced. Well, that goes to show you how small the format is. Interesting. Definitely keep that Stomping Ground on top. This is the craziest. This is... Yeah. We use Commune, we see if there's a Sunken or Castle. No. None of those. We'll grab Ghalta. Keep the hope alive. Go with Commune to search for a Sunken or... Finally, getting a Castle Garenbrig. Now, things are getting deadly. If Archdruid's Charm sticks around... Oh, it sticks around. This is good. We reach 7 mana on turn 4 with that Stomping Ground that I still have in my hand. I'll keep Archdruids just in case, whatever they do. Now, do I want T-Rex? I don't imagine there's a Shieldred's Edict, so I'll just play T-Rex. The Slasher. Slasher is rough, but you know what else is rough? Sire of Seven Deaths. Of course, they could have Bloodletter of Aclazots. Oh! Whoa! They quit. Whoa! Yes, please. There you go.
It's a trap!
Get him. I'm gonna watch out. Let's do it again. Man. No mercy. I've come to play. Oh, man, that is... Hopefully Thoughtseize doesn't rip Archdruid's Charm. Okay, that's fine. Duress or Thoughtseize. We still have a lovely... Oh my goodness, we have Sunken off the top of Reach in 7. Cavern of Souls, don't need that. With all the lands that I have, I'll get there for Vaultborn. Increase the chance of seeing something good at some point. Could draw an Archdruid's Charm next turn, which would mean we would reach 8 on turn 4 if that was the case. Okay, hopefully they don't have Bloodletter. If they have Bloodletter of Aclazots, we are dead. We did technically get another Sunken with this Sylvan Scrying, so we'll see if the Rakdos opponent got their nut draw. It has Ward, pay 7 life. Okay, that's not too bad. Now the question becomes, do I want... You know what, we'll go with Vaultborn. I want the card draw. If we get Ghalta next turn, that's death. That's definite. I block the Slasher if they play Bloodletter of Aclazots. But yeah, Sire of Seven Deaths is Ward, pay 7 life. If they're at 7 or less, they would simply be dead. That's what we want. And I want a blocker for the Slasher. Vaultborn dies, because Death Touch, good. Get another copy, gain more life, draw a card. If I get Ghalta at any point, dead, instantly, on the spot. That's okay. It's okay. We'll get to Ghalta. Commune. We'll find Ghalta. Okay, won't find Ghalta, but might as well grab T-Rex. Play another Vaultborn. Good. The Slasher we don't have to worry about for a couple... Oh, and another Commune. I could find Ghalta in the top 5 coming up and still play her in the same turn. Oh, it's still good. Absolutely still good. We should be seeing Ghalta next turn. You got to imagine by this point we're over a third of the way through the deck. It is a pretty nice creature. Ghalta, let's go. Oh, no Ghalta. That's okay, I'll just play another Vaultborn. We're getting to Ghalta at some point. It's happening. Or they might just quit. Come on, where's Ghalta? Goodness. Leave everybody behind. Get rid of a land. I'm playing it safe. There's no reason I need to attack. There's nothing they're doing right now that I'm super scared about. Of course, Reflection could copy Fear of Missing Out, but I have 2 lovely blockers Okay. Okay. Slasher. No. We're going to be getting Ghalta sometime here. I'll go with Carnage Tyrant for three lands just to see what I draw. Hopefully an Archdruids or Ghalta, something like that. Yeah, I feel like waiting. Maybe Sire of Seven Deaths would have been a little bit better, but really, where is Ghalta? Like, I put 8 things on the bottom. I'm past more than half of the deck, I know, and still nothing. I don't think they have it, but if they copy Unstoppable Slasher, if they 2 Bloodletters, I don't like that. Okay, this could be painful, perhaps. Don't think we're dead. Down to 3. Good. Yeah, stack that life gain. Oh, we got Ghalta.
Yes.
I'll let stuff happen. We have Archdruid's Charm as well, so. Yeah, we'll try and kill it. I don't need to take damage if I don't have to. Wait and see if somehow we're dead. It's gotta be it. Good. The woe part is now 1177. That was a jump of about, I don't know, 250 or something. Wow, I appreciate the comment. Yes, WoW is right. If you happen to be new, of course, maybe some people are clicking on what might be my favorite thumbnail so far tonight, and there you go. If you're just tuning in, you joined at a good time. Death. That's what it's all about. Okay, I gotta try at least another match here. We'll see how fast it goes. Usually they're pretty fast. They have been, but maybe I face Sumu 3 times in a row. Perhaps Sumu is going to get revenge. We'll see. Maybe they pack it in for the night because that was a little bit rough. Let's see. It's interesting though. I'm also interested how long it might take to find an opponent. I think it was 1 minute and 54 seconds previously. Hopefully it's not some poor soul who's firing up Explore best of 3. They're in silver, you know, they just made a sideboard. They want to jump in, see what it's all about, and because it's late, not many people playing in the queue. Yeah. There's some dinos waiting at the top. Maybe if I face Sumu, it'll just be like a concede on the spot. It's pretty good. Sire of Seven Deaths for the win. Actually, I might look up buying a playset in paper, but I want to see if the price will go down. It feels like it might not. I want to jump on it at the right time. Vaultborn Tyrant I got for $15 Canadian a piece, and now I think it's, I don't know, like 35 Canadian, so doubled. But here is the platinum opponent. As I was mentioning, you always got to be wary. Okay. Smuggler Surprise on standard. Absolutely. Smuggler Surprise is very deadly. Oh, 100% flips. It's not a flashy thing, but it leads to the win. Eventually, you play it, you gain some life from itself, you draw a card, you play something else big, you just build up an insane amount of value. But that hand, I do value. Ah, we got some rogues. Is that, huh? Dimir Mill, maybe. I think Sylvan Scrying. Sylvan or Commune is gone. It's got to be. Definitely. Okay. But they might have another Duress or a Thoughtseize that's now going to get rid of the Sylvan Scrying. I bet. Oh, or a counterspell. Of course, it could be a counterspell. I'm going to wait until they play something. They're going to flash in a rogue or soaring thought thief, maybe. Okay, the flood pits. Now, definitely playing it at instant speed. Now, sometimes I have missed lethal when I was using Smuggler Surprise. I could put out a Palani's Hatcher and a Regisaur Alpha for 6, which is pretty darn fantastic. But, well, we'll try for Sylvan now, getting the castle, hopefully. Maybe. Cross your fingers. They're thinking about it. Oh, ooh. I don't want. Now I'm curious if they have a counter spell. Of course, we could just die from lovely aggression, but I get 6 next turn for Carnage. Yeah, instant speed, Smuggler Surprise. If you have a ton of costly creatures, putting 2 out, you have fantastic value. But if you have Smuggler Surprise and lower cost creatures, you don't get that value. You could spend 6 to put 2 3-mana creatures out. You're not really up anything. But if you spend 6 to put 2 Tyrranax Rexes out, boom, that's a total cost of 14, but you only paid 6. Pretty good. Pretty good for them, playing Sheoldred. Now would Carnage Tyrant somehow stabilize a bit-ish? Possibly. I'll definitely play it, and it is nice to have Cavern of Souls, the counterspell protection that this opponent might have. Sheoldred's Edict could be coming in hot. Oh, definitely. The ramping, and if you have some creatures that can ramp, they're probably going to die. I would love to use ramping creatures, but I like to get there, as always, in the most stable way with lands. And with attack with Sheoldred, at the very least, we save ourselves from taking a decent chunk, maybe. Maybe this opponent has never seen Carnage Tyrant before. This looks pretty good. Just a Fairy Mastermind. I'm fine with that. Of course, we do go down to 8. I hope to draw Ghalta next turn, which we basically have to. Oh, 100%. Llanowar Elves in Standard. Who doesn't love that? It's pretty hard to top. Okay, certainly. Cavern of Souls we need. Oh, we kind of need Sylvan Scrying if we got Ghalta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be Palani's Hatcher. We need as many blockers as humanly possible, and then possibly going Sire of Seven Deaths next turn. If we want any hope of salvaging something here. You know what? Carnage Tyrant could probably go for Kaito. Yeah. I kind of like the thought of that. They lose a creature, they lose a bunch of power, that sort of thing. I don't think Sheoldred would trade with it, but if they do, I'm okay with that. Good. I thought that might happen. They only need to block with 1 creature with Sheoldred to save Oh. they're going to let it happen. Huh. Interesting. Three's not too bad. Play Regisaur, bunch of blockers. Folks, this is... Never mind, we're dead. What am I talking about? If we had enough for Ghalta, oh, what a finish that would be. Yeah. Good game. Not going to do anything different. Maybe Pithing Needle would be nice to take out Kaito. Yeah. Nuts. Can't win them all. Pretty thrilling, though. I guess it is just a, kind of mixture of blue and black creatures, all the good deadly stuff. Probably counter spells, but we didn't see anything counterspell related to that previous game, so I think maybe it's more on the creature side, which could be good for us. That first hand was bad. The only land was Cavern of Souls, so that's absolutely going to the bottom. Certainly Palani's Hatcher. Keep that Carnage Tyrant at least. Maybe I would like keeping both Palanis, but hopefully it's not Thoughtseize or Duress to start. It would be nice to get out. Oh, good. Phew. Now we're on track for 6. Playing that Carnage Tyrant. I think we might get there. If we weren't able to grab the Sunken, if Sylvan was ripped, sadly, that wouldn't have felt good. Well, the OG Ghalta sometimes costs 2. If you have a total power 10 or more, you reduce the OG Ghalta, which that's pretty deadly. Technically, a Ghalta costs 2 green. Okay, something. Sheoldred's Edict. I think that's a very real possibility. Oh boy. Okay, not too bad. We got something they can't target, can't counter. Hopefully they don't have too much stuff on the ground. The 2 Fairy Masterminds could be pretty rough. They might save 4 mana just to activate Fairy Mastermind's ability. Pay 4, each player draws a... Oh, we got a Ghalta. This I like. Get a little bit of aggression in with the Carnage Tyrant. Definitely. 12-12 trample for 2. A 12-12 trample haste, likely, if you have a Palani's or a Regisaur Alpha. They drew me a card, fortunately, and I kind of hoped it was a land, but maybe there is a land underneath Regisaur, or a Sylvan to get the second Sunken, or an Archdruid to get the second Sunken, or a Commune to dig for the second Sunken. We need something soon. Just a lot of good stuff from the opponent. Vaultborn Tyrant would be nice next turn as well. Technically. Okay, folks. We hold Carnage Tyrant back. Maybe here comes the Dino. We'll see. I'd probably have to use Archdruids to take out a Fairy Mastermind if they use Blade of the Oni to attach to somebody. We'll see what they play. Okay, they can't attack with that. It's good. Now the question becomes, do you want to take out Blade of the Oni? I think we have to at this point. We'd take 4. Yeah, that's probably going to be it, unfortunately. We were about to take 7, but then we would have lost 2, so we would have been definitely dead. Yeah, and uncounterable, yes. Now the interesting thing is, losing to a platinum opponent, being at 1178, how far down will I go? I don't think it's going to be too low. I don't think I would drop 100, but you never know. I could drop a lot because the game thinks, oh, hey, you lost something you technically shouldn't have lost, or at least they think I shouldn't have. Tends to do the trick. Tends to do the trick. Yeah. You win some, lose. Oh, really? Down exactly. Down 200. Crazy. Crazy. Nice, I could get that opponent a win against somebody in Mythic. And perhaps that will inspire them. Keep them playing the game, perhaps. You never know. Maybe I'm going to face Sumu for the 3rd time. Well, I wonder if this person is playing goblins. I'm almost certain I faced this goblins opponent before. Oh, that hand is lovely. It's basically the best possible scenario we could hope for. Being a goblin opponent, they could have Thoughtseize. It's likely Rakdos with the Goblin Chain Whirler plus the Death. Oh, yeah. The whatchamacallit. Nah. Get going with the castles. It doesn't really matter at this point whether I played Stomping to use the Sylvan for the Sunken. I couldn't have put Sunken out. We're going to go Sylvan coming up next turn. Hopefully playing Vaultborn, and hopefully we won't just be dead to Goblin aggro, but sometimes that really is the case. At least I get Vaultborn next turn, and then Ghalta the turn after that. As long as Vaultborn can help us stabilize, might be able to make the magic happen. I haven't played anything too crazy. Goblin War Chief, it's not the end of the world. Go to 15 after we pay 2 for Stomping Ground, which we're definitely doing. Okay, here goes nothing. The clock is ticking. Yeah, definitely. I would imagine in best of 1 it's not. We could be dead just on the spot to goblin shenanigans, but as long as we live, the opponent dies. Skirk Prospector is problematic. Yeah. Okay, we got Cranko. 6, 7, 8. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not enough. It's not enough. Nope, not enough. You're dead. Done. Smoked.
I am inevitable.
Mono red pal. Gotcha. Too slow. It's nice to say too slow to a goblin deck. Bunch of life. Hasty. Oh, I am the hasty now. You thought goblins were fast. Watch this. Boom. It's all trample. You don't worry about chump blockers. Boom. Yeah. That is a stampede. Now, I don't have a sweeper. Flame Sweep. Flame Sweep is my top choice if I had to choose it. 2 and a red, instant speed, 2 damage to every creature. Goblins are darn weak. I would have taken out every single creature they had, other than Cranko Mob Boss, so that's pretty good. Weathered Runestone would help if this is Rakdos Goblins. I think it might be mono red. So they don't have Call of the Death Dweller with the Goblin Chain Whirler. Cheating back the Goblin Chain Whirler, or not cheating it back, but bringing it back from the graveyard. And with Call of the Death Dweller, they have a Death Touch counter on Goblin Chain Whirler. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to all my creatures. That 1 damage is Death Touch damage, so it is a one-sided board wipe. Doesn't matter how big doesn't target. Because it doesn't target, we lose stuff like Carnage Tyrant. It's painful, but I don't think it's in. Do I like Pithing Needle? We could turn off activated abilities. We could... I guess that's a mana ability. Unless the mana... I'm pretty sure it's a mana ability of the Skirk Prospector. That must be good. It adds a red. But we could turn off Krenko's... You know what? I kind of like Pithing Needle. Yeah. That might actually save us. Funny enough. We use Pithing Needle to turn off the Goblin battle guy. Whatever. The Goblin that can pay 1 in the red to give other goblins or creatures they control +1/+0 in haste. Not great. This hand's... You know what? I'm gonna try it. I got 3 lands. I only have to see a castle, a Sylvan to grab a castle, and Archdruids to grab and put a... Excuse me. Oh my goodness, pardon me. But many ways to get the castle to at least get Carnage Tyrant. If I see an Archdruid, you know, we could be in a very good position, or we could just be very dead because it is goblins, of course. Yeah. I've seen worse. Oh, there's the Archdruid's Charm. Okay. If we get a Castle Garenbrig next turn, that may just be fast enough. I have a sneaky suspicion that's not going to be the case. Hopefully they don't play another Rundevelt Hordemaster. One, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. I bet we're dead. Yeah. I'm gonna search for a Sunken if we somehow survive, because then the only way I win is top decking a castle to play it to make 8 for Ghalta. Sadly, the only scenario. Hopefully they don't deal 2. Can they deal 2 damage? Maybe. They probably got something up their sleeve. Well, Krenko's rough, yeah. Oh, Battlecry Goblin. That's the one that was on the tip of my tongue, making them all bigger, hasty, scary. Okay. We have one out. It's not a 0% chance. There's a decent chance. Oh, they sacked it for a red to get the Krenko to give it haste to make a bunch of tokens. Okay. Okay. And they keep sacrificing it, playing another Krenko, making a bunch of goblins. Interesting. Maybe we're not dead. It's hard to say. They would have to sacrifice quite a few goblins. They'll sacrifice the other Krenko to make another couple mana. Ooh. Could be bad. This will be interesting. I know. I've faced this Goblin's opponent before. Oh yeah, they got the Cacophony Scamp. Should have been ready for the darn Scamp, finishing us off perfectly. Kind of tempted to keep in Pithing Needle. Nah, I like Sire of Seven Deaths. Let's go with that. I might appreciate Sire of Seven Deaths if we get to it. Oh, 100%. Having a good time. Oh, I'm having a good time with that hands. It's as good as it possibly could be. Looking at 7 mana eventually. Commune, I'm going to probably grab a Ghalta because I'm at 7. I could oh my, whoa. Okay. Now things have changed. Stomping we played. Next turn I'm going with Archdruids. Certainly grab a Palani's Hatcher. But if I had grabbed Ghalta, they'd be dead. I don't think there's bots on Arena. Pretty sure there's not. Maybe somebody's probably invented a bot by now. Okay, good. Oh, we got. Okay, they're dead. They're dead if they don't kill us this turn. Turn 4, 8 mana. Let's go. What you gonna play? Do it. You're not dealing 20 this turn, buddy. Death. Absolute. Attack me. Do it. Oh. Just dead. That's what I'm talking about. The nut draw. This is the nut draw. You die. Oh, super extra dead. Yes, please. Let's go. Can't. Gotcha. Yeah. You sneaky little goblins. Up to 12-14. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be the best possible nightcap I could have hoped for. I like to finish on a win if at all possible. Sometimes I don't because I'm too tired. I just have to pack it in. But I say, we pack it in. You can't end on anything better than the turn 4, 8 mana death on the spot. Don't grind it out. You just die, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thanks for watching, everybody who has not fallen asleep yet. But if you're catching up in the morning, afternoon, whenever, or if you're watching weeks, months, and years from now, have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. Yes, a great match. Absolutely. Yeah. Get some good rest. Take a big bite out of that like button. Hit the like button with it. Yeah. I forget to say that a lot. I think it does help. Such stunning, amazing damage. You might forget to take a bite out of that like button. So we'll leave it there for now, and peace. Have a good one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What in the hell just happened?